words cannot describe what is going on and how to even process any of this as a long time, maybe 5 year cosplayer of this man. But here we go. Um, what up, guys? King here. So if you don't know, you're gonna know now. But this happened just yesterday. But um, it took me like almost a whole day to even process this. But uh, for those who don't know, Windham Rotunda, known as Bray Wyatt, of course, WWE's one of the youngest creative talents that was on the current roster of Raw or SmackDown, has passed away at the age of 36 due to a COVID and heart complication, uh, otherwise known as a heart attack. I'm really shocked by this. I'm still processing it. I know yesterday I put up statuses on certain things revolving around the situation. I don't know how to react anymore to it at all because it's still shocking because he was so young and he had probably way more ahead of him when he was taken off television, and most of us were waiting for him to come back to TV to see what he'd do next, but he was fighting that illness, and now that we all know what the illness is and it's taken its toll on his life, it it shocked the wrestling. It shocked the wrestling world. It's still hitting me. Many people were hitting me up yesterday because they know I use the Firefly Funhouse puppets in skits. I just used it recently for the video you guys will see from me later on. And then we were just at Colossal Con using the Firefly Funhouse puppets for skits. So it really is a crazy time right now for the wrestling community. But nonetheless, like I said, Bray Wyatt, aka Wyndham Rotunda, has passed away at the age of 36 due to heart complication. Um, as far as the news getting out knows, I don't know how tonight's SmackDown is going to go. I do know, looking at various reports, every feed, X, Facebook, Instagram, everything I've been looking at, I do believe people are being flown out. That was the last big news update that I got. People are being flown out tonight for SmackDown, so it could be quite obvious that tonight's SmackDown might be a tribute show. Again, that's still under wraps, so we don't know. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know how tonight's SmackDown is going to go because I think tonight's SmackDown, I believe, might be a tribute show to Bray Wyatt. So definitely looking forward to seeing how tonight's SmackDown will probably go. I I know for a fact I will still continue to cosplay Bray Wyatt. I know everybody who has seen me cosplay Bray Wyatt at conventions, mini events, other little things I've done. Don't worry. I think I'm still going to be. I will still cosplay Bray Wyatt no matter what, regardless of any case. I will still cosplay Bray Wyatt for a long time, regardless of that. Um, to everybody who has reached out personally to me to see if I'm okay about this whole situation, I'm fine. Again, I was really quiet about it yesterday, putting up a couple statuses, and I remained quiet about it. But yeah, it's just a really hard pill to swallow. That at such a young age he had to go. It really is. It really is saddening. 36 is so young. It's so young. I don't even know how to even 100% feel about it. But all I know now is that he's flying high with, of course, the late great Brody Lee, which that he was a man that affected Bray Wyatt even more real than it ever would have been. And everybody knows how the tribute show between that went for AEW and Brody Lee. So I'm pretty sure they're happily reunited in heaven right now. But again, like I said, all I can just say is, even though it's saddening, we'll never hear how Bray's story ended. But I think as all of us as fellow fans should take this time to continue to inspire and, you know, just be inspired by him and what he's done for the business, both in and out. So as fans, I believe we should all definitely sorrow, but keep our heads held high, try to stay positive about it, hold through. If you got tears, let them out. Do what you have to do. But definitely never forget this man, because he definitely sacrificed his life for us to entertain all of us. Every opponent, every fan, no matter what. Like everybody. So definitely continue to support him if you can. Do whatever you can. Again, they just said all the merch sales for Bray Wyatt's merch go to his family and JoJo and his kids. And I think something we should all really also thank him for is the fact that he put over one more person, which was LA Knight. LA Knight is probably the top thing right now, and he's been continuing to be talked about everywhere in the pro wrestling world. And he was the last person to rival with Bray Wyatt. So much love for Windham for putting LA Knight over before his passing. So, you know, we can always love LA Knight too. LA Knight is just as creative and talented as well. So again, like I said, guys, continue to support Bray Wyatt. You know, buy the merch, love him, give him as much love as you can, and then, you know, like I said, man, we're all hoping probably for a tribute show on tonight's Friday Night Smackdown. Other than that, I'm keeping this video short because I've got things to do. But all I can just say is thank you, Bray Wyatt, for all the fun times, man. It was really awesome. You were one of a kind. There'll never ever be anybody else like you again. Probably not for who knows how long, man. We really don't know, because you really shook the pro wrestling world by storm with your creativity. So thank you, man. And, you know, just gonna leave it at that. All right, guys. That's just pretty much all I have to say. But yeah, thank you, Windham, for everything. Thank you so much, man. Till then, stay tuned for more videos from me. Other than that, keep it short and sweet. See you guys in the next one.